Rohirrim are horse lords. Horses are a central part of their culture. They breed horses. They really revere horses. And you see evidence of it all throughout their architecture, throughout their clothing and their heraldry. It's horses are a central part of what makes Rohan interesting and exciting.
We brought 4 Andalusian horses. The concept of these guys, obviously, your coloring and the white would always signify the good guy. They're also a horse that is very muscular and very strong. They have some height, so they would be able to adapt to be carrying the armor and the guys wearing the armor, which would weigh a lot. If you had a small horse, you wouldn't be able to have a guy that has, another 80 pounds of armor plus is a 200-pound guy on the horse.
In Riders of Rohan, the Rohirrim rely on their horses. Certainly their terrain is vast and open and they must travel great distances, but their horses are unlike other steeds. They're, again, responsive, they're skilled, and they're trusted allies in battle, demonstrating the bravery of the Rohirrim warrior. So, the horses that are ridden by the Rohirrim, like I said, they're the cream of the crop. They are warriors in their own right, and certainly, fearful opponents in battle. Even within the Rohirrim, there is the Mirus, and the Mirus is, basically the elite, the most elite of the Rohirrim horses, and generally they're reserved for, those of, royal lineage. The lore of Middle-earth is something that, Lotro is very respectful of and, honors greatly. So, the aspects of Rohan and the Riders of Rohan and, the Rohirrim culture, those were all things that were very important for us to get right. And, fortunately, we have a lot of experts on the team that, are astounding with their, understanding of the lore and their knowledge of the lore that are able to, bring that all to the table in this expansion.